Carole and Tuesday, episode 14 review, Family. So, the ending was particularly a lot about Carole and her father, right? I mean, it's very, very implied father, at least. I almost joked, it was a little too funny. I almost felt a little too heavily applied, I would say, where they kept having that, they were walking, right? And he was into like a couple with a little baby cart, and then a kid like throws some balls at him, and I was like, come on, really? I mean, we get it. We get it. He's the dad. We get it, right? It was a lot like that. Yeah, it was a little funny. But I love the last pinpoint where she's like, see you, Dan, which felt like I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember of her doing that earlier. But I felt that's a kind of flashback thing to her being a kid doing that to her dad probably when he's leaving for the war, right? Something like that probably. So I wish we would have something like that though. I think that was the only thing that we missed in that scene, honestly in my opinion. It was a great scene and Carole is crying and so on, but I think that a very, very short, like 10-second flashback of her as a little kid also doing that thing, that would have been the icing on the cake. That's my honest opinion. I think that's going to be a little better. Showing her doing this thing as a child would definitely have made it a little more, even more heartstringy, emotional, right? Definitely. But yeah, it's his part was a little weird. I'm honestly surprised that they went so early with his part. So he has to return later. That's what I would say, because I felt it was a little weird at how he's. He's so early already, pretty much doing the whole, I'm your lost father, your family, and so on. Of course, he didn't really say that, but what I mean, he very heavily implied. And then he's like, I'm going back to Earth now. So I'm guessing he has to return later, right? I have a hard time seeing him not turning later. Maybe when, Mama Trump might have some kind of plan there, might, try to expel, maybe expel, right, Carole. We had that theory last week, right? Because she wants to, throw them all out, right? They don't actually know the legal status. I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment below. But I think they don't. There's no real info, right? Carole's status. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong here. But she mentioned, of course, she's like, she ran away, refugee from Earth's war, right? So war on Earth to Mars. But she never said. I don't think so. At least, like if she's like, if she has a permanent residence or whatever. I assume she has, right? Yeah. She's been there for so many years, right? So I assume so. But it's never actually been, I don't think it's been explained exactly her status, right? I don't think so. But obviously, I think, as you said last week, and a lot of people said this on both Reddit, Discord, and so on. Yeah, you have my Discord and so on. But last week, there's like, it seems like she's probably gonna be having troubles, right, with Tuesday's mother. If she wins and enforces her new laws, right, that could affect Carole. I think it's pretty likely too. So when that happens, that might be connected to Dan that returning, right, something like that. That would be my guess. He has to probably come back. I'm so surprised he already had this like father and daughter moment there with her already so early, right? That surprised me. I want to say one more thing before we go over this scene though I thought was really weird. Yeah, the other two fake parents appear, right, claiming to be her long lost parents, and I'm just laughing. I mean, they're two white people. It doesn't make any sense. First, we see a black couple around them. I guess it could be her mother and father. When I saw them, I guess the joke there was that you're gonna think that he called this couple, right, to come there and claim that they're her actual parent. But I didn't believe for a second. I was like, no, there's no way it's not Dan. So I didn't believe it. But it could have been, I suppose, if it could have been a mother and so on. But then we also see these white people, right? They're these fair-skinned people. And I was like, how the hell does that make any sense? She's clearly not white. Yeah, it's like, there are two white Europeans. It doesn't make any sense. That was just strange. Yeah, that was just strange. She was like, wait, is this white couple claiming they have a black daughter? That's just strange. African Martian or something. I don't know what we call her, yeah. African Martian. I don't know what whatever, you know what I mean. It's like this, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So that scene I felt was a little almost too much. So it's like, first parent's like, okay, I guess it could be your parent. Next parent's like, okay, no, she's being silly. And immediately it's like pulling her arm, and then of course dad's like, nope, I'm the real dad kind of thing, right? Yeah, so that was a weird scene, and I felt it was a little too much. And he keeps just being the dad to her, right? Yeah, it's a little too much almost. Also a little too much. But anyway, I also kind of liked how we see the journalist, right? They said last week was checking in on, the evil mother's plotline. And of course, he goes and confronts Tuesday about it, right? And he's like, oh, yes, you're the daughter of this... let's also call her evil, but kind of, hinted to be evil, mother, right, and so on. And he's freaking handsome, and I just keep thinking that, is this gonna be her love interest? If I'm the only one that keep thinking that this is gonna be potentially, right, Tuesday's love interest. They're both blonde, he's green eyes, he got blue eyes, he kind of bluish green eyes, and she has beautiful blue eyes. I'm thinking like, damn, they're pretty cute together, I don't know. I keep thinking that she's kind of flirting with her. It's like, no, you're a very nice, cute daughter to, the evil Valerie, but I kind of like you. I don't know. I keep thinking he's going to be a love interest to Tuesday when I had that scene. But obviously that thing's going to go back and forth, right? Because her mother is clearly running. That scene was kind of weird too. I kind of liked the scene. It felt like a scene from like Street or something like that, when you have the marsh plant in the background. It's like spinning around, and it's like burning on the image. She's like, yes, we have to take control of this zone. And it's like, it's a kind of like massive war going on or something, because it's like spinning around, and it's like, it's burning effects on it. And her mother is like, we will conquer this city. And we're like, okay, so they're alluding to kind of mass war, I guess, but not really. But yeah, that was an interesting scene, definitely. But anyway, that was good. And let's talk about the good stuff though, right? I love the pressure stuff. That was maybe, I would say, my favorite performance. That or my number, like one or number two, like my top number two there. Otherwise, I love that performance. It was too short, unfortunately, but I think it was really great. Singing together, microphone in the middle. That I think was a very good scene. I really liked it. I think that was, in my opinion, probably the best performance they ever did, actually. Yeah, I really liked it. It's kind of funny that they hated it, so they had to do like 72 more times. So I guess in the last performance we saw has to be amazing. That being said though, I think his character, as I was unfortunately not overly excited about either, he felt pretty useless, honestly, in my opinion. Yes, he did know this other, famous musician was his old pals, so they got there and helped out, that's true. But otherwise than that, he didn't do anything, I felt. He sat there and was like, you suck, do another one, It's kind of doing that for like a day, right? And his recording studio is one good microphone. Yeah, short but an expensive microphone. It doesn't even have like a good sound room. I don't know. His sound room is like my walls with a lot of albums or something. Yeah, so that felt so poor in my opinion. Like it's just, what did he actually do with Gus? Like what's the point of him? You're sitting there saying that I don't like this, do it again. Yeah, anyone, honestly, in my opinion, could have done that, right? It felt like he has a kind of magical hearing on when it's the perfect performance, I guess, or something. It felt it's a little silly, honestly, in my opinion. I think he should have done more than just screaming at them, oh, this is bad, do it again, yeah. Because we didn't really see him actually give them any good tips. We didn't see him actually, developing, or like, actually, maybe if you stand it here, maybe we should microphone close to you, and, this and this. He didn't actually do anything while they were performing. He didn't, like, change. He didn't go in and say, you know what? If you sing this thing a little more faster, that the louder you sing that thing, and then we do this thing, maybe the background just a bit close, the typical maybe this, the typical trying to adjust the thing, right? As you would expect a producer to do, but he's just like, you suck. You suck. That's better. Like, that's the only thing he did, yeah. That's not even helping them. It's just like, do it again. Until he's happy with it, yeah. Without even giving any real pointers or, in changing what they're doing. So it felt really stupid. It felt really lazy, his part. Not happy with his part at all, in my opinion, the ex-producer guy. Anyways, that's the review, guys. Hope you liked it. Right, press the like button, press the subscribe button. See you guys tomorrow with My Daughter is So Cute, I Kill Demon Lord. Pathetic Demon Girl. Maybe give Infinite Time. And then, of course, all the music anime, right? And then, of course, Friday in 2 days. Now we have Friday with all the animes. Friday is the heaven of so many anime. More hell because there's so many animes. And also probably some manga in the morning. Vinland Saga isn't back yet. It's gonna be Demon Slayer and Wano on Saturdays, and so on. So anyway, hope you get to review it, and I'll see you tomorrow with My Daughter Is So Precious to Keep It.